Frederick Lauren, and I've rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party. A haunted house party. She's so amusing. There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited. If any of you will spend the next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive. Ah, but here come our other guests.
Okay, get this quote. Food, drink, and ghosts. And perhaps even a few murders. Just a handful of words, right?
Yeah.
But how do they manage to paint such an unnerving picture so fast? Makes you kind of lean in, doesn't it?
It really does. It hooks you.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're digging into a really short, but wow, incredibly packed piece of dialogue from The Haunted Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Our mission, basically, is to figure out how these specific words, the choices they made, build character, set this creepy mood, and hint at some genuinely dark stuff going on.
Exactly. And we're going to break down the key bits, not just what's said out loud, but what's implied. You know?
Right, the subtext.
Yeah, the subtext, and why this particular language, this mix of funny and creepy, still kind of gets under your skin, 70 years later? It has real staying power.
It absolutely does. Okay, let's jump in. So it kicks off with Frederick Lauren. He just sort of announces he's rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party. Sounds pretty normal, right?
Almost boring. Well, yeah, and that's what's so clever. Those very ordinary words, rent. It's temporary, right? Not owning. It suggests this isn't permanent. It's just a stage almost.
A stage for something dark.
Precisely. A stage rented for this performance. And calling it just a party when the stakes are clearly much, much higher, that's where that dark humor starts creeping in. Sets the scene for a haunted hill that's definitely going to live up to its name.
And then he talks about his wife. He says, she's so amusing. The way it's delivered, it's fond, but peculiar. What makes that word amusing feel so off here?
Yeah, amusing here isn't just like funny, haha. It hints at something more strange, maybe even a bit macabre about her sense of humor.
Okay.
It's like a little warning flag, Prepares you for something that's definitely not your average dinner party. Easy to miss at first, though.
Definitely. And she seems to live up to it because he lays out the agenda. There'll be food and drink and ghosts and perhaps even a few murders. That line, even hearing it now, it's still funny, but also really creepy. How does it manage both?
Well, that's the genius, isn't it? Just casually tossing a few murders into the mix with food and drink.
Yeah.
That contrast, what does it tell you about him? About the world he operates in? It's the not knowing that gets you. Is he joking? Is it part of the haunted house gag? Or is he genuinely warning them?
A real threat hidden in plain sight.
Exactly. Leaves you totally guessing about the host and what's really going to happen that night.
So, okay, the creepy agenda's set.
Yeah.
Then comes the actual invitation, the gamble. You're all invited.
Yeah.
If any of you will spend the next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000.
Right.
It's clear, but what makes it so compelling or, terrifying?
Well, the money's obviously a big part of it. 10 grand back then was huge, but it's that word each.
Right.
It's not one prize for the group. It singles everyone out. Your risk, your potential reward, it makes it incredibly personal, like signing a contract with terror.
Puts the choice squarely on you.
Your choice, your consequences.
And just when you're processing that, the dark humor maybe, he hits you with the final line. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive. Wow. That just lands differently, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. That's the kicker. Next of kin. It slams the door on any idea that this is just a game.
Yeah.
It takes those theoretical murders and makes them a very real possibility with actual, financial implications if you don't make it.
It turns the joke into this binding life or death deal.
Totally. A contract where dying is literally a clause. And it's right then, after laying out these chilling terms, that we're told the other guests show up, walking right into this predefined trap.
It's really incredible how just, 4 or 5 lines managed to build this whole atmosphere.
Yeah.
This specific blend of, dark comedy, suspense, and real stated threat.
Yeah.
You feel the danger. You get how weird this whole setup is without needing anything else.
Absolutely. And we've seen, just by digging into these few lines from the Haunted Hill, how much they reveal. Layers of character, the whole mood, this really, really unusual offer.
So, I guess the final thought is, Considering how clear the warnings are, he mentions murders. He talks about paying your family if you die. What does it really say about people, maybe about human nature, that anyone would actually say yes? Accept an invitation where your survival is so openly, even humorously, put on the line.
That's the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? Or maybe the $10,000 one in this case.
Huh?
What drives someone to take that risk?